There's an idea out there in many church circles that a revival is going to happen, that it has to happen before Jesus returns to take his church home. Well, I have two things to say about this. I've had a lot of conversations with people about this, and I have a couple of things to say. First, I want to say that revival has been and is currently happening. Think about Charlie Kirk. After his death, many people have refound their faith, recommitted themselves. In far countries where people perhaps haven't got access to the open gospel, people are having visions and dreams and finding faith. And even right where we live, people are being brought back to faith. Lukewarm Christians are being revived, a hunger for God in the youth, and so much is going on. But and this is what I always say, if we're always looking to the future and what we think the future holds, we will perhaps miss what is going on right now, right in front of us. The second thing I want to say is that although there is revival going on, some people are expecting even more. They're expecting a massive worldwide move of God that takes the whole world by storm. And you know what? I hope so. I really do. I hope this happens. But there are those who adamantly believe that this has to happen before the rapture, because they say things like this: revival always precedes judgment. And they use examples like, let's say, for instance, Jonah and Nineveh. But if we look at what Jesus said in Matthew 24 and Luke 17, if we look at the examples that the Lord gave for how the world will look just before he comes, he uses the examples of Noah and Lot. And in both of those stories, there was no revival, only salvation for some, for a remnant, but judgment for the rest. Personally, I believe the biggest revival the world's ever going to see is going to be post-rapture. Think about it. Thousands, millions of people just gone, vanished without a trace. And where? What happened to them? And that's where we come in right now. Because now is the time to be planting seeds. We all have family and friends, don't we? We all have family and friends who don't believe. Well, now's the time for planting seeds, telling them about the rapture and the end times and all of that. Because there will be a lot of stuff and nonsense flying around after the rapture to say what happened to those in the church, those who were taken. And it's then that I believe that these seeds will begin to take root and grow. And that's when I believe personally a massive worldwide revival will take place. Anyways, just some thoughts on this. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'd be very interested to know what you think. Is the world headed for revival? And if so, will it be before or will it be after the rapture? Until the next one, or if the Lord comes in the meantime and we meet in the air, be blessed and Maranatha.